Okay, we are live on YouTube. Oh my lord. I can't even tell y'all. I can't even tell y'all. I'm just having a good old time with all these technical difficulties. Are you having technical difficulties, Baker, or are you the technical difficulty? I don't know. Tune in next week to find out. This dumbass Ginger tries to stream himself editing so he can continue to engage with his audience. No, stop. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Alright? Them fighting actions right there. Alright? Just stop. How's it been? It's been going. It's been going. It's been going. We just trying to figure out all the technical difficulties right now. What's good, hamster? How you doing, man? Yeah. Alright, hold on here. Let me get this chat re-popped out over here on YouTube because I don't want to have to see 3 of them on my fucking screen. Alright. Alright, look. Oh, look at this, Baker. You're doing it. Congratulations, Baker. Everything that should have been done before the stream started is now done. I am so proud of you. Congratulations, you stupid ass. Alright, let me take a sip of caffeine and we'll get into this. Ideally, you want everything done before you start streaming. And then YouTube was giving me problems. It wasn't even detecting my stream. At one point I was like, go live, and then I went to go live, and then it would grayed out on me. I didn't see that, so I was sitting here streaming on Twitch the whole time, trying to figure out like some problems I was already having. And that's because I switched the music over to my gaming PC now, so that I could sit here and listen to it and take out any things that are just absolutely terrible and such. I was like, oh shit, I forgot I need to be able to get the, well, that's gonna bother my OCD. What is this? Is that part of... build, and that is predominantly for energized munitions, and that's because it has such a low base duration. It's only 5 seconds. I wish they would upgrade it, but here we are. And where did that go?
Time you really want it to be as high as
it's this is the kind of stuff I'm talking about right now. But yeah, hold on here. This is gonna bother my OCD. You're wondering what? That red line right there. That red line. Could not. Nope. Nope. Couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. Alright. Go ahead and remind me how old this PC is. It's good enough to do things. What if I alt-tab? I have issues.
Because with the Barama build that I will be showing to have, you want to keep it up as much as possible, and I stack for as much duration so that I can reduce my overall actions per minute, because my other abilities are...
Okay. What is this at? 24, so... 6 hours? No. 4. Here, 1 hour, 3 hours. Actually, I don't need that one. That's 4 hours, so I want 5 hours. 5 hours would be 300. Was the 300 back in the other one? Yes, apparently it was. Do I edit? I just put B-roll footage together, edit up the audio, as you can see here, because my dumbass has a lot of gaps in between my talking, so I take out all the breaths, all the pauses and stuff like that to make it more palatable. Crop up B-roll footage, put in the what's it called, the builds themselves and such like that. It's very basic editing. It's very basic editing. I'm still learning this program overall. Adobe is still new to me. I've been using it now for, I don't know, I think I'm on like 40 to 50 hours of time on this. So do you take out like the little breaks? Oh, are you talking like, what do you mean by little breaks? Let me actually just, I'm not going to assume there. What do you mean by little breaks? Okay, so that's going to be, what footage is this one up here? Oh, okay. I have the eye up there. Never mind. When I'm not talking? Yeah. That's what I mean by all these right here. As you can see, there's gaps in between all of them there. If you go to... Give me a moment here. Huh? Where's my voiceover? Is this my voiceover? Where are your properties? Where are properties? Oh, come on. Show me that scroll bar again, please. Yeah, properties. Oh, okay, never mind. That's the wrong one. Like a decent way to like de-stress, busy work. More or less, yeah. I try to teach myself something new every single video that I do. But like, yeah, you'll see like the gaps here and stuff like that. It's just a simple, boom, 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 delete, go through, stuff like that. I'll usually end up listening to it so that I can make sure, because sometimes with Adobe, the audio doesn't actually end right there, and sometimes it's better, of course, to cut it at a more appropriate point, but yeah. I'm very basic with the editing that I do at the end of the day. I don't get all crazy into it. And the B-roll footage selection is fairly simple. Depending on how long the run is, will depend on the segments just in between, and I generally stick to acolytes for the what's it called? For the B-roll footage itself, as it's predominantly what I end up building for. Yeah, okay, we'll find 300 here. I think. Yeah. Yeah. There's 290, 303. Okay. Make Void Rig, and it is taking so long to piece together. Still missing an engine. That sucks. That sucks. Is that the optional one that you can build, or is that the one that they kind of make you build? wanted you to stall in it, I would agree. I would agree. It's almost better to just get the 80 plat together. Yeah, okay. You can actually buy that on Warframe Market for 80 plat fully built, and all you have to do is do the 3-day build for it. So give you a little hint there, or a little tip there. It'll be better for you to just go into Yuko and farm out a shit ton of relics, sell them for 6 relics for 5 plat, and just do that every single day, and you'll make the plat faster than you will get all the materials. That's where I'm actually currently right at that point with the fresh account. And that's what I'm going to be doing. I had the plat together for it already on my fresh account, and all I did was sell relics the whole time. I'm glad you didn't. I'm glad you didn't. You have a more reasonable way to get it done now. The people that are selling it, generally the reason why is because they're extremely proficient at being able to get those things together, would be my guess. That, or they like enjoy doing this stuff, and it, like I said, they're just really efficient at actually doing it. What's up, Shinobi? How you doing? I don't think I need any more of that footage, right? No. Okay, we can just go ahead and get rid of that one. Doing good? Good to hear. Oh, you mean the relics? I hear you. Not a lot of people think of that. The best thing about relics is you can always have a repeat customer. Because people that are buying trash relics like that, they're just doing it because they don't want to farm relics. They like cracking relics, but they don't like farming relics.
Duration is very important for this build, and that is predominantly for energized munitions, and that's because...
Oh, I did that wrong. Hold on here. There we go. That should work better now.
And speaking of duration is very
that looks better.
Build, and that is predominantly for energized munitions, and that's because it has such a low base duration. It's only 5 seconds. I wish they would upgrade it, but here we are. And the uptime, you really want it to be as high as possible, because with the Barama build that I will be showing you, you will have a 36 arrow capacity.
Right, so that was Acolyte at 5 hours, so 7 hours would come next. 42. Right around here, should be. A little bit back. Sounds good, Seth. You take care. And for anyone wondering about the mag run, yes, we will be getting back into that. I promised y'all I'd get this build video done, and that's why we didn't go further last night. I wanted to make sure I got live a little bit earlier tonight so that I could sit here and work on this. So... yeah, promised y'all I'd get it done so we could have it released on the build video channel. Want to make sure it gets done. And then I can have my fun with mag. Which we have made adjustments to the build already. I have made adjustments to the build. Not the sport build, but the mag build. I have myself at the absolute highest amount of armor reduction that I can have without full stripping. 99.75% armor strip. And then we'll take away another 44% on top of the, or 44% of that 0.25% left over, and that's what the leftover armor will be left on Acolytes, and then they'll receive an additional 75% extra damage through their weakness. So it's going to absolutely fucking shred. I also found out today that the multiplier on sniper rifles isn't base damage, it's actually fucking overall damage. That's why with the when I switched over to Merciless, I was hitting so much harder. It was because the multiplier isn't based off of the base damage. That shit is faction damage type deal. Like, it is fucking overall damage. It stacks over fucking faction damage. It's the next multiplier onto it again. It's a fucking insane thing. So, that's why it's so much better there. What's good, Aether? How you doing? Alright, let's check this over real quick.
Showing you will have a 36 arrow capacity on it with a full quiver. So it's an absolutely beautiful thing to have. You want to keep it up as much as possible, and I stack for as much duration so that I can reduce my overall actions per minute, because my other abilities are going to be needed to be cast every minute to minute.
Ah, very nice, very nice. There are a lot of good things about the frame. Best of luck for you on it. The one thing I've learned through a lot of people is range is like the most important thing, and his damage is frontal in a straight line, so when you're testing, keep that whole regard in mind. Some things a room may not work or something like that, or a test field may not work because it doesn't allow for it. Was that 480, 48, and then 54? Yes, 48, okay, so 54 is where we're heading to, right around here. Was that, okay, wait till after the break. Come back. I will also be going through and cropping out all these breaks, and it'll turn into a break run as well. So, at some point y'all will get to watch this again during my breaks, but it'll be without all the breaks on it. That I'll just do off stream, probably. I don't know, I may do it during this stream, but I'll do the rendering off stream. I can render while I'm doing all my self-care in the morning and all that. That rendering can take a while. Let's crop that out right there. Actually, pull this back. It's right here. I love when I hit the wrong things. Okay, that's gotta go a little larger. There we go. I gotta be able to reasonably do that. I don't want to go to home yet. Oh, actually, I was zoomed out enough for home, would have been fine. Do that real quick. Pull this back to here. I'm gonna crop out there. Zoom a little more.
Needed it to be cast every minute to minute and a half, depending on the abilities. Outside of the 2, which the only time I use the 2
this one
is
might
when I'm
have to
going
go longer.
which
It's
is
an
roughly
immunity
every
phase
40
misery.
seconds to a minute, so it isn't really too much of an issue. I also do use the 2 as well for when I'm casting out my Zenny Star. I'll cast that right before I act.
Right there.
When I'm casting out my Zenny Star, I'll cast that right before I actually...
Well, that one's taking me a while. I'll go out to here.
Out my Zenny Star, I'll cast that right before I actually... I'll use my 2 Zenny Star, and then I'll go out and loot all at one time, and it just makes...
Oh, this is a spicy one. We'll leave it in. We'll leave it in.
Star, and
we'll leave in the spice
all at one time, and it just
what
makes
can
for a
happen
nice
if things go completely awry.
Star build later, but
There
just wanted to give a overall clarification on how I use.
Alright, that would be probably up to here now.
Strategy and
then that would show clear up.
Now,
correct?
Strength itself, that's only.
Do I need a
used
new
to
event
scale
for
Shock
Arcanes?
Trooper
Very
and
nice. Where's the end of this audio segment? I feel like
also
that might
your
work
2,
well.
so that you have faster movement speed, and also so your Zenny Star procs more frequently.
Yeah,
and
that's
your
gonna be
heavy attack
perfect.
wind is reduced as well.
There we go. Okay, good. Alright. So that was what, 54? So 6. Oh, we're only at 4 minutes in. Okay, we may have to go back and fill it in with some other ones then. Okay. Oh yeah, it'd be once every hour and a half, essentially. Okay. Okay. My math was off on this. That's fine, that happens. My math still isn't always perfect. Okay, so... we were doing every 2. Oh wait, hold on here. Is my math good? Did I do every 2? This would be 3. This would be 5. This would be 6. 7, 8. I will have this would be 8, correct? 54. That's it. 48. Do I have 48? Did I skip one? Like I said, my math's not always perfect. Oh, shit. Is this why it was off? Is it because I was off here on this? Let's see. We had 1 hour, 3 hours, maybe 2, 3, and then 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 is 42. 8, and then 9. Yeah, 9 is 54. Okay, okay. Okay, so I am correct. And then it would be 11, and then we'll do 12, and then we'll figure out fillers from there. We just throw in random B-roll footage there in between. Okay, so 54 would be 660. Okay, we'll do each hour here at the end. So 50, so we'll go to 60 now. Okay, here's 60. Acolyte at 60. That. I'll compare. Just in case I crop less. Oh no, I cropped pretty much there. And that shows the Acolyte dying? Correct. Awesome. Alright, and so now 660 next. Now to around here. We're at 624. $630. Oh, good, homie. I hope all that's going well. I hope it's all going well. It's been going good, though. It's been going good. Can't really say I have any complaints. Been kicking ass at things. Getting it done. Working up on finishing the guide for the Vault 12-hour run that I did recently. It's a minimalistic build. So figured I'd stream it, talk with y'all and everything. Anything to boost me in the algorithm. That's the truth right there. Anything to boost this old man in the algorithm. Let's go a little bit longer than that.
Hold the potential we need for the damage output. Aptitude.
Is it? Are you actually freezing like that? You actually freezing like that?
Output. Aptitude. Even
no, you didn't actually freeze like that. Oh, good. I went down here. Actually, let's keep this. Nice.
Life. Now I use combat discipline in order to proc Avenger to give myself an additional 45% flat crit chance on the Barama, and acceleration is used to produce an additional 90% fire rate on the Barama as well, making it so our rounds per minute is significantly higher and we can actually hold the potential we need for the damage output. Aptitude, even though it doesn't actually affect the AoE, it does affect the direct damage. So when the AoE falls off, the AoE primes the mobs, and by the time they get in line of sight of you to be hit by the direct damage, they're already fully primed up and ready to go. Now you'll note earlier I did say 36 rounds in this single quiver. Now this is achieved through ammo drum, giving us 9 rounds in the actual quiver, but because munitions makes 1 round actually equal 4, we're able to have the 36 that we actually were referring to
Hey Lady Crow, how's it going?
Secondary doesn't matter, use anything you want. I didn't end up using it.
How is your stream? Hey Divvy, how you doing, man?
For anything meaningful. Now, Zenny was...
Anyone just coming in, we're working on finishing up the editing of my Vault 12-hour run that I did for a minimalistic build recently.
And the blast, the reason why this helps...
Took a lot of thinking. It was about 4 days of effort. I want to say about 50 hours almost in total. But we got it done. We got it done. I think I'm recovered there, right? Would that work? Yeah, we got 10. We got our...
Blast.
We got stacks of Merciless. Did we get 12? Yeah, we got 12 through that. That's fully recovered. Okay, we'll keep that. We're getting this finished up, and then we'll be starting up another live, at least over on YouTube, starting up another live with the mag run that I have been trying to get figured out. I'm testing around with the new augment that came out for rank 25 in Nightwave for Sporothrix. I have a gut feeling that it's going to be absolutely nutty if you get the right build for it. I think it might become my new favorite weapon with mag. I think we have that build finally. After a good while of testing. Why does this stop at 7:15? You better give to me extraction. Alright, good. We can put this at the end of the video here. Let's get to extraction here. I don't remember if I went over the loot here. Isn't bad? Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. I am hoping that I will put that combo to shame with this build. Sniper rifles are among the strongest weapons in the game if you give them the time to get the combo multiplier up. Because their shot combo is actually total damage, so it even affects after, what's it called? Faction damage. We don't aim. I don't aim with mag. You have to aim to hit something with magnetize. Like I said, I think it'll be my new favorite weapon with mag. You don't aim with magnetize. You just shoot into it. As long as you shoot anywhere in the circumference of that bubble, it'll get redirected into the center. Doesn't matter. You don't have to aim. But I'm trying to build to kill level 20 to 30,000 acolytes. So a bit different there in that regard. That's where I can't just enjoy my Barama. It goes past the point of enjoying Barama. My Plasmor fell off with that. Like, there wasn't a thing in the world. Yeah, I have a Riven right now for the Sporex. It's got a great deposition, so I would heavily recommend a Riven for it because its deposition is so high that there's like an endless amount of rolls that you could go with to help you. Right now, what I have, it's not even a perfect roll. It's Fire Rate, Toxin, Multi-Shot. So I have tried Meridetron. It lasts until about 2200, and then it turns into a status supplier afterwards. Oh, Meridetron, not Merid. That was the Tenant Detron. Meridetron will last you up until about level 2000-ish at the most, maybe 1500. And then after that, it's going to turn into a heavy, heavy status supplier. And what's going to be killing them is using radiation and viral so that the mobs do more damage to each other. If we're talking about the actual Meridetron, the old school Meridetron that you get from Borrow. Now, if we're talking the Tenant Detron, like I said, if you make a crit build with it, it'll last you until about 22 to 2300, and then it kind of turns into a status supplier after that. Longest you ever went was 53 hours without Archon shards. Very nice, very nice. Who did you do it with? And how long ago was it? Is that the... Did you stream that? Was that the Korra run for that one? Was that the Korra run, the second place? Or was that the Ivara? Was that Ivara? I don't remember if it was Korra or Ivara. Do you have any footage of that, bro? Because I haven't seen that. I would like to see that. Your run is completely under the radar, so I would definitely like to see some footage on that. I haven't seen anyone else do mag. I would love to see another person that does it. About 40 minutes. It's better than nothing. You could just raw upload, bro. I have a lot of things raw uploaded. It's kind of just like scattered amongst the internet, but the individuals that communicate with each other amongst the world record community generally know the runs that have gone on. Did I try endurance with no specter? Yeah, I did interception with no specter. No, I started using specters as soon as I could, pretty much. Record-wise, I currently hold the world record at 95.5 hours. Yeah, what's good, Cosmic? But yeah, my earlier, yes, Octavia I did runs without a Spectre, because you don't want to use a Spectre with Octavia. It'll actually get you killed more times than none, unless you really set it up correctly. But I don't know if that really counts as a stealth frame. You don't use Spectres with stealth frames for the most part, so kind of a bit of a different story there. But as for like non-stealth frames, the highest I've gone without a Spectre was 7,700, which was like 5.5 years ago, something like that. That was with mag. I did that with Lanka in old ODS. Oh, homie, don't you even try to discredit the zombies community, man. No way. No way, bro. No way. Zombies community is just as crazy as the endurance community in Warframe, in the regard that we only get the runs that we get, and we end when we end generally is because of instability in the game itself. It's not because we couldn't go longer for any particular reason. No, I don't. No, homie. No. I tried to get into Cold War zombies for the endless runs, but because of the stability on PC, I couldn't do it, because on PC for Cold War zombies, you're always forced to stay online, which is the stupidest shit you could ever have. Like, hands down, that's the dumbest shit in the world. You have to be online. Come on. So like what a lot of players did back in those days is that they had to buy PS5s. Or, yeah, it was PS5s. Because PS5 would play offline and it was stable. Or was it PS4s? Because of the PS4. It was PS4s. They had to buy PS4s because the PS5 version was more unstable. That's right. Oh, yeah, there is a site on, there is a site for the Black Ops community, I do agree, yes. Yes. It's not that old. I believe the Cold War is available on PS5, I'm almost positive. Or PS4. Was it only... No, yeah, it was PlayStation 4. PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox One Series X and Series S, and Microsoft Windows. Yes, I knew I was correct on that. I knew it. You gotta remember, bro, with the PS5, there was a time when it first came out that there was nothing available of it. You could not get it. So PS4s were still being mass produced on a mass level because they were being used more than PS5s because of the chip shortage and such like that. You know? What are you doing? You got a date with Goth Mommy tomorrow? What do you mean? Hold on. You got yourself a date? Are you talking a real date, homie? You got yourself a real date? Proud of you, my man. Proud of you. Fucking proud of you, bro. That's what I'm fucking talking about right there. But the Goth Mommy, fucking enjoy it. They can be weird, bro. I hope you're ready for some crazy. I hope you're ready for some crazy, man. I can tell you from my experiences. They are an interesting bunch. Okay? I just want to warn you right now. Both in loves with RPGs? Nice, nice. Now, when you mean RPG, are you going to tabletop? Well, like tabletop as well and stuff like that? That type of RPG? Oh, her crazy is what makes her dope. Okay, tabletop 2 digital? Very nice. Y'all are gonna have some good times together then. You met in the gym. Very nice. Congratulations, man. A lot of alike interest. Y'all should get along well, though. As long as your differences can meet in the middle, y'all are gonna have a good time. Just that's the most important thing. I can tell you after being in a relationship for 8.5 years now. Your likenesses are awesome, but being able to meet in the middle of the road for your differences is what makes it go the long run. That's what I can say. That's what I can say, man. Yeah, man, you can pause on solo, bro. And I don't mind. I don't get bored, bro. I enjoy watching my science work. But I don't play for 12 hours straight. You can pause on solo. I play for 1 to 2 hours. While I'm doing it, I enjoy myself, man. I've been doing endurance for 7 years now. I started with interception. Solo interception before anything. Give you an idea, man. I'm probably sick in the head. Don't get me wrong, I'm probably sick in the head, but for me it's a form of therapy at the end of the day. I can sit here and do these runs because it allows me the time to really sit there and organize the thoughts from my PTSD and my bipolar so that they don't essentially run my life, if you will, you know? Because I'm sure anybody that has a mental condition that likes to think its own way can understand what I'm saying when I say that. So it allows me to make sense of the thoughts going on and push what needs to be pushed away and stuff like that. Yeah, exactly. That's how I look at it, man. That's how I look at it. How you doing though, Yemen? Plus, the fact that I'm trying to replace disability, I have a unique drive that no one else really can have in that end of the day there, you know? When you're tired of doctors talking shit down and talking down to you and caseworkers talking down to you and the seizures that come with it, your brain just kind of says like, well, fuck anything else, man. I'm already gonna fucking die if I continue to deal with these assholes. So I might as well fucking just go. Like, I've already worked about 350 hours since the 5th of last month, with 172 of those hours being streaming now. I got tired of seizures. I don't know if it's discipline or the fact that I just got so fed up with having them that I was done. But yeah, will I do a survival today? I will be working some more on the what's it called, Sporthrax run that I would be doing, or that I was working on yesterday. We made some more slight adjustments to the build. My mag now has...
I can reduce my overall...
oh, that was the wrong button. Can I mute? Thank you. My mag now has the overall power strength. I'm going to watch through this part here with no audio just to make sure this ends correctly and all that type of stuff. But yeah, I built the build a little bit better for the mag. So now we have a 99.75% armor strip, so we can still take advantage of the plus 75% that we get from corrosive from acolytes. Because we did figure out yesterday that actually, if you're on solo and you armor strip acolytes, you're actually nerfing your damage, because the amount of bonus damage that you receive from the multipliers for, you know, for status weakness is lower than what corrosive is. All of them, when they're stripped, is 50 to 25%, and corrosive is 75%. So it's actually better to not armor strip them, but to armor strip them until they have essentially no armor left. So I figured out a build. I took like probably fucking an hour today just punching out numbers and looking up shit. To be able to get exactly 99.75% armor strip on mag, and then with the corrosive we'll have another 44% of that 0.25% stripped, so they'll be left with like fucking no armor all the time, and then we'll still be able to take advantage of the plus 75% damage increase from corrosive. So it should be significantly fucking stronger. We did the test and we were one-shotting acolytes in the beginning compared to 2 to 3-shotting them. So, like, they weren't even fucking surviving anything. You couldn't even see a debuff on them. It was insane. Doing well, Divvy. Just working on videos here. Finishing up my 12-hour guide for my minimalistic vault build that I did recently. Can I explain the whole Sporthrax spiel again? I'm going to give you a very basic version of it because you've already heard it. Sniper rifles have some of the highest damage potential in the game because of the shot combo. There was a new augment that came out that made it so that the explosion is now has a 4-meter increased radius when you directly hit mobs. Also another 50% status, and you don't have the 0.9-second delay anymore. So I'm hoping, plus it has punch through. So I'm hoping that the weapon will do absurd amounts of damage. I also found out that the shot combo is not base damage like I originally thought it was. It's actually total damage. It's damage that occurs even after faction damage. I mean, have fun, Yemen. Bro, I didn't do it for a world record. I wanted to do 100 hours because it's been a goal of mine in the game for 5 years. When I originally had the goal for 100 hours, the world record was only like 30 hours. I just oddly enough got a world record, and then I decided to just go with it. I'll take the hype that came with it because I want to grow my channel and become successful. So I'll just take the hype that came with the world record. That's it. I mean, we wasn't searching for no world record. We was just having fun playing the game. Testing out science. We failed that run altogether, to be honest. That run was a failure because the amount of fall off that I had with Plasmor, I'm not happy with it. Like, I didn't know Acolytes were going to scale past 10,099. I thought that was going to be the cap. So I had built for damage for 10,099, and then I had to fight level 12,000 plus Acolytes. And then I realized, like, oh shit. There's going to be at a certain point where I'm doing no damage because their EHP is going to be so high. You know? You got high school right now? Yemen, the best thing I can say to you is, if you want the best time to do the run, do it during any time that DE says they're not going to be releasing patches for a while. That's going to be your most stable time in the game. And you're going to have to be able to make room for that on the fly right at that time. Because if you don't, you're probably going to crash. You're probably going to crash. I will only do, like, this Sporax run, if it ends up going as well as I want, awesome. If it just crashes at, like, fucking 30, 40 hours, whatever, I'll leave it there. But I'll have it in my memory bank for when they make that announcement, to be able to then do a long run. Like, I'll only do these runs maybe once a year. Why is that freezing? And the only reason why I'll do them once a year is because... looks like it freezes there. Oh, it definitely does. I don't remember almost crashing there. I guess I did. Because the way that Void Dash was definitely represents that I was lagging really bad. But yeah, you don't get to do the world record runs on your time. You do them on DE's time. That's when you do them. That's why I did the run when I did it. They announced, we're not going to be doing any updates until Whispers in the Wall, and I was like, green light, baby, I'm fucking gone. You have to take that into account. I'll be reviewing over the entire video once I have everything finished with all the audio things input into it, so if you're around then, Divi, you can listen. But I'll be doing all that over stream, so... Alright, so now we gotta go through and we gotta find out at what point I talk about other things other than the damn build. It was good, Kyle. Thank you, man.
And that's because it has
many of thousands of hours went into this game. I'm just working on content creation in general. So I'm just glad to see it finally paying off.
The Barama build that I will be showing you.
Okay, so we're going to be talking about Barama fairly soon here. I'm just glad to see it finally all paying off into some direction. 95.5 hours is what the new world record is right now, Divi. That's what I have. I fought level 12,380 for the level of the Acolytes by the end of it. If I remember correctly on the math that we did, they had like over they had like close to like 3 trillion like total effective hit points, if not more. 3 to 4 trillion. It may have been more than that, but yeah. I can pretty much say if you were hitting for damage cap, you still wouldn't kill him. At least one shot him, I should say. Yeah, that's the world record that I got. The old world record that I beat was 76 hours and change minutes. And the only reason I extracted was because I had frame drops. I had massive frame drops at the end there. It was extremely painful. I would loot one thing and it would drop me down to 10 FPS. So I don't know exactly what caused it. I have a few speculations, but we'll just have to like play things out and see how things go. Because even naming the speculations doesn't matter, they're just merely speculations.
Minute to minute and a half, depending on the abilities. Outside of the
And the reason why they're speculations is I wasn't able to view my EE log to actually see possibly where it started. And you may ask, why, Baker? Couldn't you view your EE log after the run? It was a 2 gig file. Text file. A 2 gig text file. Do you know how big a fucking text file has to be 2 gigs? I couldn't even scroll the goddamn thing. My computer, like, it would heat up to like 65 Celsius. It was fucking insane. I couldn't even believe it. It was getting so hot, and all I was doing was trying to scroll. How do you find your EE log? Research it on Google. There's a wiki article on how to find your EE log. That'll help you. But it's in your Warframe thing. And like before you exit out of the game, you want to take that file and cut it and then paste it somewhere else so that when you exit the game, you can view the log still. Because the log is only valid while the game is running. As soon as you exit out of the game, the log clears itself. But EE logs are beautiful if you're trying to figure things out. They're great to have. Just be sure if you do figure things out on how like things like that happen, put in a ticket to DE. You know, they may tell you to post it on the forums, but go ahead and feel free to post it on the forums. Maybe you can get optimization changed in the game, or at least started in the direction, you know. The more people that make complaints about the same type of problems, the faster things can get fixed. That's how anything gets fixed, anyways, so if not enough people complain about it, companies won't invest their man hours to do it because they have to pay money to get things fixed. So they're only going to invest into things where a lot of people are having the issue. And it's like proving to be a whole problem within the game.
Which the only time I use the 2 is when I'm going to loot, which is roughly every 40 seconds to a minute, so it isn't really too much of an issue. I also do use the 2 as well for when I'm casting out my Zenny Star. I'll cast that right before I'll use my 2 Zenny Star, and then I'll go out and loot all at one time, and it just makes for a nice overall thing. We'll be getting into the Zenny Star build later, but just wanted to give a overall clarification on how I use it as a strategy and work everything together. Now, strength itself, that's only used to scale Shock Trooper and also your 2, so that you have faster movement speed, and also so your Zenny Star procs more frequently and your heavy attack wind is reduced as well. With the Shock Trooper, the ratio is an exact 1-to-1 ratio, so if you have 200% power strength, then you have a 200% buff. And same if you have 40%, you'll have a 40% buff. So with all of that together, it just helps a lot with scaling and quality of life. Now I use Combat Discipline in order to proc Avenger to give myself an additional 45% flat crit chance on the Barama, and Acceleration is used to produce an additional 90% fire rate on the Barama as well, making it so our rounds per minute is significantly higher, and we can actually hold the potential we need for the damage output. Aptitude, even though it doesn't actually affect the AoE, it does affect the...
Shit, I tunneled out. Let me go back here.
1-to-1 ratio, so if you have 200% power. So with all of that together, it just helps a lot with scaling and quality of life. Now I use Combat Discipline in order to proc Avenger,
never mind. No, I didn't.
An additional 45% flat crit chance on the Barama, and Acceleration is used to produce an additional 90% fire rate on the Barama as well, making it so our rounds per minute is significantly higher, and we can actually hold the potential we need for the damage output. Aptitude, even...
Okay, yeah, we're good. We'll just do 10 seconds. If people want the build, they can pause. We'll just do simple cross dissolves. Very, very simple stuff. Put this into here. Widen this out. My computer's having a stroke. Too many windows open. Oh, the CPU is showing. Oh, the CPU is showing. I'm glad I bought more RAM than I did. The CPU is showing. Have you ever seen negative combo duration where you can hit? Yeah, it's a bug. I don't entertain it right now. I'm not gonna learn. I'm not gonna put effort into anything that's a bug. That's like clearly, evidently a bug. In Warframe, you never actually know, but there are things where it's like, well, this is obviously a bug and it's gonna be fixed at some time, so I don't find a reason to make a build video and do it. It's not gonna have longevity to it. And there's already longevity problems in Warframe with how much the game changes, so.
Even though it doesn't actually affect
I don't want to
the
make it
AoE,
even worse.
does affect the direct damage. So when the AoE falls off,
because like I do it like right now, especially with build videos and stuff like that. It's if I made a build video with like a, you know, that permanent 12 times and then they fix it, I'm gonna have people all up over the comments saying like, is this still gonna work even though this is fixed? And I just want that out of the way. I want that right out of the fucking way. Yes, it will, because it doesn't use it. Yeah, man. I don't want to have to, as much as I enjoy endurance, I don't want to have to redo the runs. I'd rather move on to my next part of my science. That's why even with mag, we're going back in to do it, and I've completely changed up the build. I have a new weapon and all that type of stuff. The Plasmor and mag is done with me in my book. I'll probably never use it again, except for if I want to be really lazy, but yeah. What are endurance runs? Endless missions, yeah, man. That's what they're called. So like, you know, defense, survival, disruption, excavation, etc. of the sort, you know, things where you have rotational rewards. Those are considered endurance runs. Yeah, instead of calling them endless missions, I don't know what provoked the community to call them endurance runs, probably because, as the name states, it's an endurance. But yeah, that's the name they ended up adopting. This goes back even to before I was playing the game 7 years ago.
even though it doesn't actually affect the AoE, it does affect the direct damage. So when the AoE falls off, the AoE primes the mobs, and by the time they get in line of sight of you to be hit by the direct damage, they're already fully primed up and ready to go. Now you'll note earlier I did say 36 rounds in the single quiver. Now this is achieved through ammo drum, giving us 9 rounds in the actual quiver, but because munitions makes 1 round actually equal 4, we're able to have the 36.
Okay, I don't like this song. This song's starting to bother me. Let me find this. I am vetting in a new, like, the playlist. I'm listening to it at the same time, so sometimes you're gonna hear songs that are just really terrible. That's just gonna happen. This is what I do during editing. I vetted my playlist. If I can't listen to it while I'm playing and it starts to disrupt my flow of editing and stuff like that, or train of thought, then that shit's gone. That shit's just gone. Because that means it's breaking my, like, the overall vibe of what I'm searching for, if you will. Which is just, that's a whole host of problems at the end of the day. When you're just a viewer trying to listen and, you know, having a abrupt break in the vibe, like, you know, some like this song here. I don't like the dinging. Fucking listening to cheap ass wind chimes over here. But yeah, I don't find that that's good for a viewer's experience. Now, some people, you know, I mean, like, you have, like, the voiceovers, or the redemptions and all that. Some people like that, not me. Not me. I don't like that for my stream. I can enjoy it on other people's stream, but not for mine. I'll be right back, 1 second. Alright, I'm back. Danny forgot to shut down her computer and had fallen asleep, so I shut it down for her.
Quiver, but because munitions makes 1 round actually equal 4, we're able to have the 36 that we actually were referring to earlier. The secondary doesn't matter, use anything you want.
Did I take a screenshot of the secondary? I don't think I did. So I didn't use it. No, I didn't. Okay, good. Doesn't matter.
I didn't end up using it for anything meaningful.
Sounds like trip hip. I have no clue. Give me a moment here. That's by Stephen Harris. So, or Harris Heller. Sorry, I don't know where Stephen Harris came from. But yeah, Harris Heller. Guy who does stream beats and the tech videos for streaming and all that. He actually makes really good copyright-free music. It's very rare that an artist for copyright-free music, I'm good with listening to more of their stuff than I am skipping it. And he is one of the very few. Very few. He does good work. Down in the description below is actually his channel page, so feel free to go take a look at it. All his YouTube channels. He does a lot of good work. He does a lot of good work for the community.
Meaningful. Now, Zenny was a different story. That was a massive help for crowd control at higher levels due to the blast and the electric. The electric we gained from the 1 augment and the blast. The reason why this helps a lot is as mobs scale, their accuracy increases. Blast reduces accuracy. So you're able to actually get it to the point where mobs can miss you again, because at some point they will have 100% accuracy. And this will negate that, making things a bit of an easier time for you. It's not solidified like hard easy for you again, because at some point they will as mobs scale their
I let into Zenny so fast I didn't even realize
that was a massive help for crowd control.
I think this is Zenny.
Now Zenny was
okay. Okay, and pop onto here. Speed duration. I hate when it doesn't just highlight those. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. I just wish it would all the time. Cross dissolve. Let's see. Effect controls. 80%. I don't know why I have this up right now. I don't need my chat block. Yeah, I'm sorry, everybody. Literally no fucking purpose to that. I don't know why I only just now remember. I'm gonna pay attention to this little part here so that I can know at some point that all the songs are actually fit correctly. I'm gonna put the song thing down there so it's not like going crazy, but yeah. For anyone who wants to know the names into the song, down at the bottom left, you'll see the little song names right there. I leave that up there because I have gotten a fair amount of compliments about the music choices that I end up going for. So I figured, besides also putting the playlist in my description, giving the channel names, even if it's not required for monetization and such, and on top of it, do this too. Is the correct thing to do. I believe so. You put it, if someone puts a lot of hard work into something, they deserve to have credit for it, whether they make it legal bounds or not. You should just do it as a self-respecting thing. It's just sometimes it takes me a minute to figure out how to do it, or to think of how to do it, or rethink of how to do it, I should say. So it's one of the things I get to as I could figure it out. As the challenge approaches me, I will figure it out.
Meaningful. Now, Zenny was a different story. That was a massive help for crowd control at higher levels due to the blast and the electric. The electric we gained from the 1 augment and the blast. The reason why this helps a lot is as mobs scale, their accuracy increases. Blast reduces accuracy. So you're
Where is the 95-hour testicular torsion live? We only sell in-person tickets for that, sir.
able to actually get it to the point where mobs can miss you again, because at some point they will have 100% accuracy, and this will negate that, making things a bit of an easier time for you. It's not solidified like hard easy for you at that point. Like, they're not going to miss every shot, but they still will actually miss more frequently. As always with any star, a ribbon isn't needed. The only reason you do want a ribbon—
Slams credit card on the table. Take it, take my money. We took so much money from him, it lost the why. There was no why to it anymore. There was no rhyme or reason.
Is for initial combo, because initial combo determines the duration of the disc. Every combo point that you have is 10 seconds. I run at a 4 times, so I have a 40-second duration on mine currently. Jin is a base.
Hello? Did you freeze? Was that too much? Is 10 seconds too much? Yo, I think this shit just froze. Do you not like me streaming my editing? Is this too much for the computer? Even though it's not streaming? I'm streaming on a fucking host computer. I think this is going on, boys. I think she just froze. I don't know if old Baker's gonna be able to stream editing. I think we gave it a good old try, but I don't think we can do it. I mean, I am moving my fucking mouse here. I'll let y'all hear That shit ain't doing nothing. That's called dead. Give me a moment. Oh, I can't even control delete. Oh shit. I gotta restart my whole fucking computer. God damn. Hold up. Okay. I can't see chat, so give me a moment here. Fuck. I think we're just gonna head and have to end off the streams here after finding that out. I don't think we have an option. I'm not a fan of that. I'm not a fan of that whatsoever, but that's, I mean, you don't know unless you try. You don't know unless you try. At the end of the day. Not the biggest fan of that, though. I feel like we should be fine. Like, I don't quite get it. I don't run... the part that confuses me is that this uses the same amount of resources that Warframe uses, except for when I'm rendering. I wasn't rendering there, I was editing. So I don't get quite what the issue was there. Maybe... let me try running it as an administrator. My software. Maybe that could have caused the issue. Maybe because I didn't run it as an administrator. Hopefully, we haven't been actively saving. I usually do that like every 5 minutes, so... and I don't think I have autosave turned on. So yeah. We're gonna try one more time, actually. We're gonna try one more time. Since we have an idea of what maybe it could have been. Reopen. Okay. I think it's saved. Just save it right now. Give me a moment here. Alright, we're running as admin, so we'll see how that goes. I got an infectious laugh. Nice to see me happy. It's good to be happy on occasion. That's for sure. Are we back? Yeah, it looks like we're back. Yeah, we're back. Okay. Let me restore all, like, these 6 million windows here. Are you gonna return me off at this? Oh, son of a bitch. We're just gonna start here. I remember this song. We've already listened to it, but I'm just gonna start there because it's easier. Wasn't this a song I wanted to remove? Did I remove a song I didn't want to remove? This is a song I wanted to remove. What song did I remove then? Maybe that didn't save? I don't know. Oh well. Who the fuck cares? Alright. Straight. Let's get back to it. Let me check things here. Hold on. Performance. What are we doing here? Okay, where's my throttle? I'm just gonna keep this up over to the side and keep an eye on it. And maybe figure out where my throttle is and what I can do about it. Oh, this is Barama. So no, it did not save. We had Zenny-Star come in here. This here?
Full. Now, Zenny-Star was...
Yes. Oh, I remembered. Proud of myself. Alright, we're gonna save after everything now. We're gonna save after this. Maybe there's a memory leak. I didn't look at my RAM. Let me see here. Let me do a quick clear of idle files. There's a memory leak in fucking Premiere. Jesus fucking Christ. We just loaded the program and I just cleared 2.3 gigs. There's a huge fucking leak in Premiere. That's what it was. There's a leak in Premiere. Okay. I'm glad I have programs that can just clear that type of shit. When it doesn't auto-clear. Okay. Good news, bears. Good news, bears. We figured it out at least. Not surprising. Premiere is pretty fucking trash at the end of the day. Why do you use it then, Baker? Because I can't afford DaVinci. I can afford the monthly installments of this, but I can't afford DaVinci. I would fucking love to use DaVinci. What's good, Cosmic?
levels due to the blast and the electric. The electric we gain from
Go sail the seas, you ginger. Perfect.
Segment and the blast. The reason why this helps a lot is as mobs scale, their accuracy increases. Blast reduces accuracy, so you're able to actually get it to the point where mobs can miss you again.
I thought you were going to say flex type.
They will have 100% accuracy, and this will negate that, making things a bit of an easier time for you. It's not solidified like hard easy for you. At that point, like, they're not going to miss every shot, but they still will actually miss more frequently. As always with Zenny-Star, a ribbon isn't needed. The only reason you do want a ribbon is for initial combo, because initial combo determines the duration of the disc. The combo point that you have is 10 seconds.
I don't have a soul.
I run out of 4 times, so I have a 40-second
Nothing can fix not having something.
Jin is a basic build, and the reason why I use Jin is because...
Alright, we're going to try and put Jin back in. Alright everybody, last time Jin was too powerful for the build video and he crashed the entire thing. Let's see if he works this time. Come on, Jin. Come on, Jin. Let's do all the other things first. Okay, save. I'll click on the effects fucking thing. Oh my god, it worked. There we go. Alright, let's clear our RAM and see what happens here. How big is this memory leak already? 428 megs. Oh, that's not bad. That's normal. Okay. So the memory leak takes about an hour to really show itself. No, Cosmic, where do you think rainbows come from? Whenever gingers are cut open and we release our energy into the world, a rainbow is formed. When a ginger passes, a rainbow is formed. And you see the fucking leprechaun, as you like to say, the fucking leprechaun, screaming as he comes out, I am free! You know, like, that's... Come on, bro. Fucking So sometimes, like, you just don't know things.
And the reason why I use Jin is because he's just a very neutral companion. He does have the most convenient res when he dies, but that's pretty much the only predominant reason, is so that I can have a res faster, because I'm not the greatest at Vault. I am good enough to get the job done with the tools that I had at hand, pretty much. But if you are more comfortable with Vault and everything like that, do feel free to use any that you actually do want to use. The Volk lock is to trigger Tenacious.
Okay, let's get this Volk lock in here. That'll be this one. Scroll down, find that. I don't know if there's an easier way to insert these. Is there a way to set up like a key binding to this? What is that capturing? Sorry everybody, I just realized that was capturing the wrong window. Give me a year. Is that it? That was it. There you go. Hold up. How to quickly insert transitions. Is that the word I'm looking for? Yes. Premiere Pro. Right click between the two things you want. Oh. And apply default. Okay, so we set this to default here. Let's go ahead and delete these really quick, just to have a test. And then insert replace with I don't fucking see the word default in here to begin at all. There is no fucking word default. Well, what is this guide that I just found? Whose ass am I gonna have to fucking kick? It's the adobe.com. Right click in between. Oh, in between the two clips? Well, what if I don't want to do it in between the clips? So what if I just want to do it on a single clip? Right click at the end of a clip sequence or a selected edit and choose apply default transitions. Use a keyboard. Hold on, is this is Adobe site? Okay. Like I said, I do like to learn one new thing every time, so this is that new thing for me. Okay, so we did set that, right? How do I know if that was set to my default or not? Accelerated 32-bit color, no. What's good, Charlie? How you doing? Who needs a double click? Yeah, man, it's about where I'm at right now. Okay, if more than one clip is selected, I don't want that. Right click the end of a clip sequence. The end? So like here? Oh, okay, so when this pops up, boom, boom, nice and easy. Look at that. Look at that. Doing good, doing good. Just learned something new on my video editing program, so. Now it says something about a keybind we could set up. Is this it? That is a URL to the user manual for the key bindings. Where is my own key bindings? Okay, that might have to be next time. That might have to be next time. We can't find that quickly. Yeah, we'll do that next time. We'll learn how to make a key binding for that next time. It might have to be something I do to my mouse or something like that. I don't know. Probably something where a stream deck is going to come in handy. Yeah, can't complain when you get to learn something new. Never complain at that point. Yeah, we're getting the 12-hour run done. And then we'll have that able to be posted and all that. Everything seems to be good. I would have to say, well, the reason that froze was definitely a memory leak. I don't see anything on here. I've been paying attention to my usage. I don't see anything on here that would represent why we had a freeze like that, and I had to restart the computer outside of a memory leak. Could get an Elgato. Yeah. I mean, one day I do definitely want to be sponsored by Elgato so I can have a lot of their tech, because they have a lot of good tech. I actually have the very first Elgato capture card that came out and their second generation capture card that came out. So I may have not upgraded pieces in a very long time with Elgato, but I am a very old user of Elgato. You can't even do one steel path? That's nothing but trying. It took me 4 days of trial and error with the experience that I already have in the game over the last 6 years of running survivals. So...
The Volk lock is to trigger Tenacious Bond.
Yeah, this is a minimalistic build with Vault. It doesn't have any shards in it, prime sure-footed, as you see, no rivens. These aren't Devery weapons, so you don't have to worry about rotational cooldowns. And I was also able to fit a nice generalized helmet as well, that you don't have to worry about actually getting specific frames for. So, yeah, we will have this build video posted on my science channel. If you are new, that is in the link below in the description. And also, if you're over on the Twitch side of things, there's the link for you there. Remember a friend who Mycomic Archiplasmor? What is that? I'm an old man here. Yeah, why is it an amazing name? I'm not finding anything here. Try Urban Dictionary. Oh. Is that what you were going for? You just spelt it incorrectly? Was it because you spelt it in was it spelt incorrectly? Purposely there? Jesus Christ, if that's what it is. Holy fuck. No? You sure? Because there's supposed to be another O in that. Yeah, I know, but I was saying, did that person have to misspell it? Because that's incorrect finding from what I found on Urban Dictionary. That is a fucking... That is a name right there. My god, you're trying to make people mad.
With the Parazon, the two that I would recommend the most is Untraceable and Runtime, and this is to help you actually...
That exact word I can't find, but I can find it with an extra O in there. If y'all want to really do your own research to find that out, you can, but that is if you're a sensitive person, you may not want to look that up. Not squeamish, but sensitive. If you're curious enough, you can go ahead and look it up. I'm not going to say it on YouTube. Let's put it that way. YouTube is a bit of too much of a sensitive platform for me to say something like that.
Actually find your room much faster and easier. For the Tenno Arcanes, I went with Lockdown and Elevate, mainly for the situations where I needed a quick crowd control, and Elevate helps whenever you do get dots on yourself in any moment in time. For the Tenno Arcanes, Runtime, and this is two that I would recommend the most is Untraceable and...
Okay, so we're gonna need to bring this back over here, and we're going to need to come over here. To me, that's amazing, because DE's a very sensitive company. And it's very close spelling to a very offensive word to the homosexual community. That's as much as what I'll say there. It's so dangerously close that there's really no room left for difference. So I'm really surprised that that was anywhere in the in there. I know DE can't, like, they have a random name generator for it all. It's just surprises me that that would be within the bounds of allowed things.
Vigilante set for the crit enhancement. For the Parazon, the two that I would recommend the most is Untraceable and Runtime, and this is to help you actually find your room much faster and easier. For the Tenno Arcane,
Tenno Arcanes we could just slap over on this side right above. They don't need to be... Ah, there we go. I was just about to use my keyboard there, my arrow keys. But I actually lined it up perfect. I feel like I want to do a slight crop on this and get rid of that little bottom there. First off, let's go ahead and just gap this out to here. We got 6 seconds. Now, does this continue?
So whenever you do get dots on yourself in any moment.
Okay, we can just extend this out to 10 seconds. We keep talking. Alright, and let's do a tiny bit of a crop on this. We're gonna go to bottom. I'm gonna start at a 3%. Perfect. And we'll just move this down a couple pixels, and we're good.
Mainly for the situations where I needed a quick crowd control, and Elevate helps whenever you do get
Actually,
dots
let's
on
resize
yourself in
that
any
slightly.
moment.
I want that. Let's see, can we make this look good with that? tiny bit more? Tiny bit more. Can I please? Thank you. I think this is going to be something we have to... Okay, so let's do 92% on that. Baker, why are you being so picky? I got OCD, alright? Leave me alone. $92.5. No, no, dude, don't even start with me. I felt like we just moved that window. Yeah, we did. Oh my. Can you select the correct thing? Okay, move that over like that. That. Oh, now we have... Oh, look at the fucking gap right there. So that is in line. So 93 should work then. It was 93 that we needed. Yeah, I think that's fucking good, right? It looks good to me. Yeah, we're good, we're good, we're good. Okay. Yo, what's good, Fox? How you doing?
No arcanes, I went with lockdown and elevate, mainly for the situations where I needed a quick crowd control, and elevate helps whenever you do get dots on yourself in any moment in time and you don't want to use your rolling guard then, because maybe you have to, you have to save it here in like a few seconds to loot or something like that. So in the meantime, while you're waiting for that, these are niche situations, but it's still nice to have the extra healing to your Warframe. For the focus school,
Fixing your build, trying to do a long steel pathway. Nice. What mission are you trying to do? And what you're trying to take and all that. What type of science are you concocting up, sir? That's what I'm getting at.
Frame. For the focus school, I use Zeneric. Disarming, sling, temporal drag, and shot weren't in the run, so they aren't needed. But I can say drag and sling could help you with better controlling acolytes. Also, inner might doesn't matter at all. For the Spectre, I use Nidus due to his link, and this was to give me more power strength. It's not 100% needed, it's more a quality of life boost. And he also does do... Also, inner might doesn't matter at all. For the Spectre,
Oh, very nice. Best of luck. Best of luck. Great frame. Great frame to choose.
For the Spectre, I used Nidus due to his link, and this was to give me more power strength.
Always a good primary. Always a good choice. Always a good choice. Thing just hits so damn hard.
It's not 100% needed, it's more a quality of life boost. And he also does do a heal over time on occasion, but the quality of life boost comes from increasing your kills per hour because the rate at which you kill mobs will be faster, and this will help decrease the likelihood of you having to use oxygen capsules. So that's where the quality of life comes in there, and also just generally decreasing the time to kill on acolytes, making it less stressful on them and reducing the point at which you actually need to use lockdown on them. Or increasing the level at which you will need to use lockdown for them. A few other specters that could help here too. You could use an ancient as well for status immunity / a 90% damage reduction. Also, you could use a shield off spree, of course, to help with shield regens. But those two aren't necessary, but they are things that you can use. Just note they probably will be dying a fair amount, so bring a decent amount with you. But that does it for the build video. Let me know in the comments below your thoughts, opinions, and be sure to check out the description for my streaming channel, motivational quote / workout channel, and also, of course, my girlfriend / mod, her link tree for all of her channels. She does only casually upload, as she does help me a lot with things outside of stream and also in stream and stuff like that, so I can actually put in all the hours I do and all the crazy runs I do. So definitely be sure to go show her some love, and I do hope you all take care, stay safe, stay humble, be open, and as always, never stop searching. Peace, everybody.
Perfect. Alright. Just that a simple cross dissolve there. Let me double check through this. We have Barama, Jin, Parazon, Spectre, Tenno Arcanes. We have the Vault build, the Volok build, Zenistar build, and the Zenarch Focus tree. Yep, we did all good stuff. Good stuff. You have cold and corrosive on it? Oh, that's gonna be nice. That's gonna be nice. You get to slow down acolytes to make them a lot more manageable to deal with. That'll be good. That'll be good. You played today with Phantasma and haven't. The Phantasma with a Riven, especially when it's prime, is just so strong. Even base Phantasma is very strong. Very strong. Thank you, Wither. Thank you. So I don't blame you. Yeah, that's a very strong and very fun weapon. Alright. We are going to go ahead and take ourselves up a 30-minute break while I let this go ahead and render. I'm going to get my normal break done at the same time. I figure that just works perfect. You go with Avenger? Smart, smart. It was 600 the last time. Bro, Jock, the last time you saw it was 600, homie? Damn. 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 Yeah, man, no, we've been making some good bounds. We're at like 1320 and change right now. Exact count, because YouTube doesn't actually show the full 1330. Oh, we have an elite amount. We have elite amount of subscribers. Thank you, everybody. 1,337 is where we're sitting at. So we're 3 off from hitting our 1400 right now. Or no, I'm sorry. We're 63 off from 1400 right now. That's good. We are doing great on that. I'm loving the growth. I'm loving seeing it. Y'all are amazing people for supporting me so much. And we're at 753 over on my science channel. I didn't even expect this here. My fitness channel is at 139. Like, fucking, I've gained like 30-40 subs from over there. Y'all are fucking crazy for supporting me over there too. Really can't thank you enough. And then Twitch, we're up at 90 followers. I've gotten like 80 followers since my world record run or something like that. So yeah, doing fucking good. Doing fucking really good. What's good, Marcelo? How you doing, man? Yeah. Yeah, thank you. I've worked 350 hours since the first already. Give or take 5%. somewhere around there. I've worked a lot right now. I did 171 hours, 173 hours of streaming since the 5th of December. And with editing and everything else, it shoots up to 350. Don't overwork yourself too. Can't say I haven't already gone there, but that's why I've pulled it back a bit and my streams aren't as long right now. I'm taking better care of myself. I wanted to take advantage of the hype while it was around. Like, when I saw the hype start dying down from my run is when I started to pull back. It was one of those things to where it's like, when the hype happens, you kind of got to take advantage of it and go to the fullest extent to take advantage of it. And then afterwards, you got to learn how to identify, okay, my growth is slowing down. I'm only gaining like 10 subscribers today, no longer 100 to fucking 150 a day. Okay, let me calm the fuck down now. But yeah, I've been starting off my days with getting all my self-care done and everything like that. And once I'm all caught up on self-care, I've done, you know, my working out and everything for the day, then I start working on this type of stuff here. But working out is also part of my work schedule because of the content I make, so. Yeah, we're already working on that, Jock. We're already working on that. That's part of what this current mag build is that I'm working on. I saw the rivet, or I saw that mod from fucking Nightwave, and then I looked at the weapon and I was like, fuck, this is a good fucking weapon right here. This is perfect. This is fucking perfect. But we're gonna go ahead, like I said, and take a break. Let me go ahead and get this pulled up here. Here's one of my older mag runs from 2020. Yeah, 2020. It's my 19-hour run. My hold macro days were a bit crazier in the past. I'm sure you all can see that semi-automatic acrid there firing off like a fucking crackhead. But you could do that, but that was before it started to be more reasonable. So, yeah, no. And yes, DE did review this run, if anyone's wondering. Did DE review this run? Yes, they did. In fact, I made 3 tickets on this run. DE has done a lot with this run. It's like what a lot of people say. As long as you can humanly do it in some sort of aspect, they'll allow you to do it. And you're actually doing the action, which I find to be fine. All I did here is I took full advantage of what the fire rate of the acrid is capable of. Like, it's not like I did something special there. I just put enough fire rate on the acrid to make it do this. You know, that's it. There was nothing special there at the end of the day. But given this is a semi-automatic weapon firing like that, I don't know how long somebody could do that within reason. I really don't. But DE approved it, so. I've seen crazier stuff than this, though. I mean, like, everybody sees the Korra runs. Everybody's seen those old Korra runs. Where it's like, it's just fucking that. If you look down at the bottom right, like it is casting there, that's what it looks like. That's exactly what it looks like. It looks just like that when you see all the Korra runs. Semi-autos are basically shotguns. A lot of them are really, really good. Acrid was one of my favorite weapons back in the day. Acrid is so fucking good. One of my older friends, Chiggy, actually showed me that. Because he loved the acrid. It was among his favorite weapons in the game, and he showed me it. I was like, ew. This looks like a mag weapon. He was like, it is a mag weapon, and I'm like, ooh. Well, thank you. I don't associate with the individual anymore, but I don't have an issue saying where I got it from. Things that don't matter anymore. We just don't talk. You know how that happens. You just end up not talking to each other. We're gonna go ahead and take our break here. When we come back, we are gonna continue rocking on this. Latron's even insane without the Incarnate. Latron Prime was actually a lot of fun back in the day. I don't know if I would call it insane. Like I remember playing with Latron Prime, but it was a good weapon back in the day. I think with like galvanized mods and all that, you'll have a pretty decent weapon. I don't understand it either, Marcelo, but it's not for me to understand what corporate heads may not like. You know what I mean? Investors may not like because they don't understand and stuff like that. There's a lot of things that we can't understand because it goes far beyond anything that we could comprehend because we have to put ourselves into a whole different mindset. You know what I mean? That's my honest opinion behind it. Do I honestly think DE wants to go out of their way to do these things to endurance runners? I would like to think no, but of course I'm open to think yes. But I would like to think no, only because endurance, they built the game around endurance at one point in time, so. Go take your break. I'm getting the video rendered right now, man. We're good, aren't we? You need to treat yourself. Do a push-up. Tomorrow I work out. Today was cardio. Cardio today. I'm working out now. Damn it, I did cardio before the stream. Oh. That's why I was late to the stream. Literally, actually, why I was late to the stream. Do cardio again? Bro, I ain't doing cardio again. I'm gonna be honest, cardio I'm lazy with, man. I do the bare minimum for a healthy heart, bro. 5 to 10 miles every day that I'm not doing resistance training or calisthenics. That's the honest truth behind it, man. Oh, I see. I see where we're going with this. Oh, Cosmic has this, obsession. We just accept him. We just accept him as he is. That's all. Tickets to the Ball Torching show going on sale in about 3 months. What? I didn't say anything there. I didn't say anything. Oh, that they do. It's like a fucking car. Oh god. Homie, that girl that you're gonna be seeing better have a great sense of humor. Cause you're a fucking wild one sometimes. You better have a really great sense of humor that goes all over the place. Otherwise, your ass in trouble. And yes, I'm about to be going on break. I got the video rendering right now. I am actually laying it. Yeah, can you believe it? Cosmic got a date. He got a goth mommy. He's got a goth mommy. So proud of him. So proud. About ball torching, good idea. Yeah, exactly. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. That's what I said. She better have a great sense of humor, man. Jesus, you're fucking savage. But if they can shoot the shit at the gym, they probably have a good sense of humor. Generally, people that go to the gym and can have the gym humor side of things, because you got to be able to laugh at your failures in the gym. You're going to fail a lot. You're going to fail a fuck ton in the gym. If you're not failing in the gym, you ain't pushing yourself hard enough. Just saying. A buff goth mommy? Yeah, yeah. I mean, have you not showed her your personality? Is that what we're getting out there? We spend 50 doing hardcore shit? Well, good. I'm glad that y'all are able to laugh at whatever wildness y'all decide to create with each other. That's awesome. I'm glad to hear. And she is there helping you with stuff. Very nice. Personally, I want my skull crushed. Oh. Homie said, show me what them squats do. Oh, congratulations, Cosmic. Congratulations, man. Huge congratulations. That's fucking amazing, bro. Jesus Christ. That's that fucking work right there, man. That's that fucking work. You are a man of culture. Something like that, man. Something like that. Alright. I got my first ball packed. I wish I could pack multiple balls with this fucking thing, but I am not spending the money for multiple fucking flower chambers. This shit was already expensive fucking enough. It took me 3 years to save for this fucking vape. 3 fucking years. Of me praying that my vape that I was using before didn't break because the company decided to shut down because of the cost increase they would have to put on to their vapes during the, with all the shortages and shit. I could say, well worth it though. Well fucking worth it. That's the best way to look at it. There, homie. You are lucky. Your hard work, you're not lucky. You're blessed for the hard work you put in. That's what you are, man. You're blessed for the hard work that you put in. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and take our break here. When we come back, we're going to, oh, the rendering's done. That's that 32 gigs of RAM. I might just end off the stream then, since that finished. I might end off the stream and I'll come back with a, with my mag run. I'd rather make it a different video. That's all. That's the main reason. Yeah, I think we're gonna do that. Anyways, as always, be sure to check out my build video channel if you haven't already, and also my workout / motivational quote channel, and my girlfriend's link tree. She is a massive help to the stream, so definitely always be sure to do that. If you're over on YouTube, links to that is in the description below. Be sure if you have not, though, to subscribe and give a thumbs up if you're over on the YouTube side of things. And if you're over on the Twitchiverse, definitely be sure to hit that follow button. We will be back here in roughly about like 30 to 45 minutes. And we'll be back with testing the mag run that I was doing. So we'll see you all then. And as always, I cannot thank you enough for those of you that have stayed around. And I do hope you all take care, stay safe, stay humble, be open, and as always, never stop searching. Peace, everybody.